Hey guys, it's Timo here today, and today I'm going to be talking about 15 things, or not even 15 things, just things that I want to see in Black Ops 2 Zombies. No way are these in a certain order of, say, I want to see this first because I think this would be the best thing. These are just random ideas that I jotted down on a piece of paper and then was like, I want to see this in there. Oh wait, but this would be cool too. Oh wait, this would be cool. So they're just random things that I want to see. The first thing on my list is I want the maps to be less restrictive. And what I mean by that is a great example of that would be in Der Riese. Once you unlocked the 396 or 365 something, the second door to go into the right behind the pack-a-punch machine, not pack-a-punch machine, the box. That door in that room where the box first spawned, there was a window right beside the Bowie knife, and you could not jump through that window. No way, no how was that window you couldn't jump through it. Why? I don't know, but that was a restricted part of the map where it would have opened it up it would have made that area 10 times easier to maneuver in a group of zombies, because where they were going to be going through the big door, you could have jumped through that little window and been on your way. The second thing I want to see is interactive maps, and what I mean by that is, say, like, at one point in time it could be nighttime, and and it could also be nighttime and daytime, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. And when it's in daytime, it could be just 1,000 times different than what it is at nighttime. The next thing, and I think I speak for everyone on this one, is multiple pack-a-punches. I want to be able to pack-a-punch a gun more than once, and the reason why is because even if you have like an upgraded M16 or an upgraded Galil, or even the ray gun for that matter, once you get past about round 50 or so, it's pretty much impossible to kill a zombie unless you have the Thunder Gun or the Wonder Waffle or something like that. It just almost becomes impossible to kill a zombie with an upgraded M16 or an upgraded Galil or the upgraded HK-21, or you get my point. And I think that's just real. I think if you were able to upgrade the guns and increase the damage, and every time you upgraded the gun, it went from, say, 5,000 the first time to 10,000 the second time to 15,000 the third time, and you could upgrade the gun up to like 5 times, and it'd just be like this super gun that can mow through any zombies. The next thing I want to see the Easter eggs come back, and not just the song Easter eggs. I'm talking about the big Easter eggs, the Easter eggs like in Moon, where like it's a like 30-part Easter egg. I want to see Easter eggs like that, not just you go find 3 red phones and Eminem starts to play. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Another thing I want to see is I want the maps to be like they were back in the day. Back in like Nacht der Untoten and Zombie Verrückt and Der Riese. I want them to be scary again. The maps now, like Moon, just wasn't scary. It didn't give you that scary aspect that, say, Zombie Verrückt did, or Der Riese. They're just not, it's not dark and gloomy anymore. And that's what I think made zombies itself. Another thing, and this would be idea number 6, is multiple mystery boxes. And what I mean by that is mystery boxes that have like the wonder weapons in them, where you could get the ray gun, the Wonder Waffle, the Thunder Gun, the Frost Gun, the Baby Maker Gun. All of those guns and the monkey bombs and everything like that, and say that box costs, instead of 950, it costs say 1900, and that would be really cool. And then say you wanted the older guns from like World at War, there's a box for that. And then you want the new guns from like Black Ops and Black Ops 2, there's a box for that. 3 different boxes, but each have 3 different things. I think that'd be pretty cool. And the next thing on my list, I think a lot of people have wanted this too, is weapon attachments, or multiple attachments on the gun. You know, in Kino der Toten, you upgrade the AUG H-bar and you get an underbarrel shotgun, or master key. You also had the ACOG scope, but you got the underbarrel shotgun, and it really wasn't very useful, but I mean, let's be honest, it really wasn't that useful. But you still got it, but that's it. You weren't able to, like, buy an attachment. Like, maybe there should be a box for attachments. Like, you could spin the box, and you could get not just, say you have the AK-74U, you could get more than just the red dot sight. You could get the AK-74 upgraded that has a red dot sight on it, and then a noob tube underneath it. I don't know why you'd want a noob tube, but for zombies it's not bad. I won't complain about noob tube killing zombies. And then say you could spin it again and get extended mags, and then spin it again and get rapid fire. That'd be extremely cool, especially if like they put double tap in. An AK-74U with rapid fire and double tap, that would be just a beast gun. Everybody knows it's OP as it is. It's just hard to get past. The next thing is other weapons than guns. I remember when Call of the Dead came out, the trailer, everyone saw Danny Trejo slice some zombie's head off with the dual machetes, and then Robert Englund stabbed a zombie with a pitchfork, and everybody was like, oh, this is awesome, we're going to get to use the knives, the pitchfork, or the machetes, the pitchfork, and then, who was the other guy? I can't remember. He had the dual Rangers, and everyone was like, they're going to bring the Rangers back. But they didn't. They didn't bring those back. And I think it'd be cool to have other weapons besides just the guns. Another thing is more teammate interaction. There's been times where we're playing online and say, there's a friend in my lobby. I invited him into a lobby, and he goes down around round 24, 25. He doesn't have any money, and he can't buy anything and get himself back on his feet. And say, I have tons and tons and tons of money by that time, and there's no way to help him out. And I think if you could, like, transfer money, say, like, you could transfer however much money you wanted, so he could maybe go buy Juggernog, go spin the box, do what he wants to get him back on his feet, so he can get his money back, and it won't be so hard on him. The next is, actually I'll skip that one. No, I'll keep that one. I want more objectives, like, not just the objective of getting to a high round. I want the objective to, like, if you get to a high round, it unlocks a certain gun you can use, like a special gun you can use. And, like, it unlocks it. And I'll get more in touch on that later, but that's all I'm going to say about that right now. What I would think would be cool, and I know a ton of people have said this, is they want to see leveling up in, like, you can level up, like, in multiplayer and prestige mode in, like, multiplayer. So instead of, you can go into a lobby, instead of having to check someone's leaderboard or whatnot, you can just be like, alright, he's a level whatever. He's going to be either really good or really bad. Because, I mean, I think they should have not a combat record for zombies, but say like, I don't know what I'm saying. I think it'd just be cool if you could like level up and prestige in zombies mode. A better leaderboard, which everyone really would like to, and like a leaderboard for everything, like single player, multiplayer. The next is customizable characters. I'd really like to see customizable characters, and not say like you have Dempsey or someone, and you can throw, say, instead of him having you could throw like gloves on him, or throw something on him that just makes him look cooler. I don't know. It wouldn't be very. It'd just be something else to do in the game that you could buy in the game while you're playing. You could throw something on him that makes him look cool, or maybe when you buy a perk, it puts something on him that makes him look cool. I don't know. The next thing I want to talk about is like unlockables. Say like it's pretty much with the objectives. That's it. The next few things I'm going to say are. No, just the next thing is going to be with the unlockables. But unlockables, like you can unlock a certain attachment for the gun, or you can unlock maybe a new part of the map where like you could only a person of that's been that high can unlock that part of the map. That would be really cool to me, because like on some of the custom zombie maps, there's like certain things that you have to do before you can do that, and that's like an objective that'll make it to where you can unlock part of the map. The next thing I see, or the next thing I want, and I think that could be really, really cool, is like a create a class option, and not like 15 different classes where you can change classes during the game and whatnot. I'm saying like one class where you can start out with only a pistol, but kind of like this goes along with the unlockable things. Say like there's 5 pistols that you can have, and like when you're in the start menu, or when you're in the loading menu, or not loading menu, the lobby menu, you can have, say, your choice between the 1911s, the Makarov, a Deagle, a CZ75, the Python, something like that, where like you can have that as your starting pistol, and then say you have a certain perk, like one perk that's not in the map. Not like you can have one perk that you get to keep no matter what, whether you go down or whatnot. And I'm not saying like Juggernog, where like someone can go down, die, come back next round and have Juggernog immediately. No, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm saying in like some of the custom zombie maps, you get like stopping power, or double tap, or faster rebuild on the windows. Like a perk like that, where you could have like, you could rebuild the windows faster between rounds or whatnot, instead of only being able to unload or rebuild 2 windows between the round. You can rebuild 4 windows. It just speeds up the time on your build. The next thing is more perks and upgradable perks. I'd like to see some more perks. It doesn't really matter what perks. I don't really have many ideas. But I'd like to see the perks upgradable. Like in Dairies on World at War, I don't know if very many people know this, but if you bought Juggernog, if you went to the MP40 room and looked over on the desk, there was a red cup, and it had Juggernog, the Juggernog juice in it. And if you walked over to it and pressed the square or the X button on Xbox, it like upgraded Juggernog, where instead of taking 4 hits from a zombie, you could take 5. And instead of taking 5 hits from a dog, you could take 6. It was really cool, and not a lot of people knew about it at the time. Whenever Dairies was, or as soon as Dairies came out, not a lot of people knew about it, and it was just something that was really cool, and it was an Easter egg that people really liked. Another thing I want to see, I don't want to see the bosses like. I want to see the bosses, but round-based bosses. Like, not the Shrieker zombies, not George Romero that are there all the time, or like the cosmonaut zombies. I don't want to see those. That takes away the feel of zombies. I want to have the zombie boss like the dogs or the monkeys or the Pentagon thief, where each you knew when he was gonna, around the time he was gonna come, and you knew that it wasn't gonna be, you knew it was gonna be a good fight, but you knew you could beat him. Like George Romero was just stupid. I really didn't like it. I liked that the round based bosses. I liked those. And another thing I want to see is, this kind of goes along with the creative class thing, is COD points. I want to see the COD points integrated into zombies, where you can buy that certain perk with your, like, you can buy the quick rebuild perk with your COD points. That's pretty much all I have thought of for right now. Tell me in the comments what you think you would like to see in there. I really want to hear y'all's feedback on what y'all would like to see. And thanks for watching this video, guys. I'm Timo. Subscribe for more. Peace out.